Here's an update on what could be a nor'easter for the east coast of the United States. Let's take a look at current conditions to see how we're going to get there. Crossed much of, actually, let me take you right up into the Yukon, into Canada, southern Canada. Take a look at these temperatures up here. Why am I taking you up here? Because this is the cold air that the nor'easter could tap into next week. We have 20s, teens, and even some single digits up here in northern Canada and northern Alaska. And it's not going to take much to get this cold air situated down into the northeastern part of the United States. Well, the Northeast is already dealing with a lot of cold air right now, and this is not good for recovery efforts from Hurricane Sandy here. So we're going to continue the clouds, the rain, and the lake effects rain and snow showers across New York, Pennsylvania, Vermont, down into western parts of Massachusetts and Connecticut here, northern New Jersey, and extending down into West Virginia and western Virginia here. And out here in the plains we got this warm front, and this is where we're getting the start of what we're going to see possibly turn into a nor'easter. We have some snow reports coming here anywhere from 3 to 4 inches, with also some freezing rain as the warm air overrides the surface here in northwestern North Dakota and northeastern Montana here. And in the west coast here we've got another system barreling into the northwest here with a lot more rain here, and we'll continue to watch that system here. And we're probably going to see precipitation amounts on the order of 1 to 3 inches of rain up here. And of course across the south we're dealing with a lot of warm air here, especially in through Texas, eastern Oklahoma, down in through Louisiana and Florida and the Carolinas here, where we have little or no clouds and pretty much no showers across this area. So let's get right into the model data here. We have the GFS run, which takes the system pretty much off the coast, not much happening. It develops off the coast of North Carolina and keeps it a 1,000 millibar low as it moves out into the Atlantic off the coast, because the GFS here is not even signifying much blocking going on at all up here in eastern Canada. The GFS seems to be missing the whole blocking concept, which is why we think the ECMWF, the Euro, was very good with Sandy. You can see the Euro here, the ECMWF, places the storm next Wednesday right off the coast of North Carolina and quickly deepens it to 990 millibars just off the New Jersey coast, or pretty much almost on the New Jersey coast, and parallels the coast until it goes up into southern New England here. And this model is hinting at possible beach erosion, lots of wind along the coast, and heavy rain, which we don't need. We don't need it in these areas. These people have been through enough from southern New England, Long Island, New York City, Atlantic City, all the eastern New Jersey coast, Staten Island, Manhattan. All these areas don't need this right now. And the thing of it is, as cold as this has been in the Northeast, we're going to get some of this cold air meeting up with this nor'easter if the CMWF verifies here. And especially in interior New York and Pennsylvania, particularly upstate New York, heading down into northeastern and central Pennsylvania here, this is where we could see a swath of snowfall. And if we take a look here at the temperatures at 850 millibars, you extrapolate this down to the surface, and it's going to be very close because it's showing a strip of about, I'd say, minus 5 degrees Celsius, minus 7 degrees Celsius. And that's going to be roughly 35, 36 degrees. But if we get any heavier precipitation moving in from the east, as happens with nor'easters, we could get some of that cooling going on in the atmosphere, changing it to a heavy, wet snow with significant accumulations possible. So we're going to keep an eye on those temperatures as that system meets up with this colder air that will be flowing down from Canada. So other than that, I don't believe I have much else going on. That is basically all we're going to be looking for over the next several days. And As of right now, precipitation outlook over the next 5 days shows that precipitation here in the northwest could be on the order of, say, half to an inch of rain, up to 3/4 of an inch, and possibly locally higher amounts up here northwest of Seattle, 1 to 3 inches, with that system moving in. Here in the southeast, too, we're going to be looking at that system as it develops off the coast. This is later on in the period. It's picking up precipitation 5 days from now, anywhere from 3/4 of an inch to an inch, and then up through the northeast here with the lake effect, rain and snow showers. And of course up here in the Dakotas, we're going to see anywhere from about 4/10 of an inch up to 3/4 of an inch of precipitation out of this, and this is liquid equivalent. This isn't the frozen stuff that you're getting. I'm meteorologist Mark Molnar. Like us on Facebook, we're MeteoMark. www.meteomark.com is our website. And if you have any questions or comments about the possible upcoming coastal storm in the northeast and the east coast next week, please let me know. Either comment below or comment or question on Facebook, MeteoMark. Here is the quick forecast for my hometown viewers in the upstate New York area, southern tier from Binghamton to Elmira, and the northern tier of Pennsylvania.